and I would like to welcome you guys to my very first YouTube channel. A few months ago, I was bordering on a year now, I really started delving into the world of like sports betting and anything, all sports, anything related to. I just like the game aspect of it. I like the data analysis. I like the opportunity to, I just love winning. So anything where I get an opportunity to win, I want a part of that. And so for over the past year, me and my buddies, who you will meet in subsequent videos for sure, we're going to make a little venture out of this. But over the past year or so, kind of started with football and then moved into basketball, baseball. We even do Call of Duty. I delve into tennis as well, which you see later on in the video. We just analyze the data, and we like to sports bet, and we like to see how we do. And I think we've gotten to a point where we're pretty confident in our abilities on the betting front, and so we want to take that talent and show the world what we can do, and also hope you guys win some money in the process. So starting day one, very first channel, really for me it's just an intro video, to explain who I am, what I do, and kind of my team, but also B, so I can get better at this stuff. Like, first time ever recording a video, there's going to be some bumps in the road, and that's fine. But I really just want to perfect the craft. So, I mean, the more I go out and try it, the more I go out and do it, the better it's going to get. I'll get better at the editing process of it. But really, we just got to get our foot in the door. We got to get the ball rolling on it. So, kind of give you a rundown of what I think most of the content is going to look like. There's going to be some nuances. There will be a few changes, some things that'll be like different on occasional days. But for the most part, I'm going to plan on posting once a day, one video a day, whatever the sport is. So I'll tell you like kind of my core five, like my main five sports. Baseball is number one. I played baseball growing up and been doing that my whole life. So very comfortable with the game of baseball. Number two for me is actually ATP tennis. Might seem kind of random, but I've got a pretty good formula that I utilize. I'm gonna do that one later on in the video, so you guys can see kind of like my takes on some stuff. Make some plays if you want. Follow along. I'm not gonna show you all of them. But I'll show you like 3 or 4 base ones. Just kind of what I'm looking at for tomorrow. They're playing in Montreal. It's a hardcore tournament, ATP Montreal. So matches start at like 11 a.m. If you're not doing anything, you can check them out, follow along. I know I will be during my downtime. So baseball, tennis, we're going to be huge into college football this season. Each of us there's a group of like 5 of us, and we're all responsible for a conference and just becoming experts on that conference. And we'll go in, we'll have like roundtable discussions. We'll probably do some live streams before and probably after the games as well. Just displaying our picks, having some debate, some good friendly banter, and then afterwards kind of analyzing what we saw, what it looks like going forward after that. And I think we'll also keep a tally of like some of the plays. Maybe we'll get like a group of 10 plays. Everyone puts their picks in, and at the end of the season, we'll have a winner and a loser. Winner will get a prize. Loser will have to do something crazy. We'll probably put that on a video as well. So I got some good plans with that. We're also going to be into NFL football a lot, so we're big football guys. We've got a pretty good broad base of knowledge on the football, both at the collegiate and pro levels. So you see a lot of content revolving around that. The other one, oddly enough, is actually Call of Duty. I've been avid in Call of Duty over the last calendar year. I've got multiple spreadsheets. I'll show you those if you guys get bored and you want to request to see some of the spreadsheets and some of the data that I go by when I'm betting on Call of Duty. There's a tournament next week. It's the Esports World Cup. It's going to be in like Saudi Arabia. So we'll be locked in on that. I'll have some plays for you guys there, and maybe try to do like a live stream before that as well. We'll see. Those are kind of the main ones. Probably might do some NBA, might do a little NHL, but those are kind of like the core ones, especially for me. Most of my days are going to revolve around baseball, tennis, esports, Call of Duty specifically, and then both the footballs, NFL and collegiate. I think one of my buddies is going to do some basketball, a lot more basketball than me, and another one might do some hockey. I think another thing that you guys are going to watch occasionally, especially if it's slow on the betting front, or maybe we don't have a lot of plays that day, we're going to get a video recorder out, and we're all on a men's league basketball team. And I mean, we're not very good, but it's like super entertaining. We'll get mic'd up and stuff, and we'll go in the men's league game. We'll play men's league, and you guys can kind of like watch us do our best. Is probably the best way to put it. Gets pretty competitive, but for the most part, it's really just the vibes. Like, love this group of guys. Like, I think it's just like a venture that we just kind of want to just go into it together and see what we can get out of it. Whether it be sports betting or whether it be on the basketball court or wherever it is. I think it's just going to be it's going to be a good time for us. And hopefully we can turn it into something. If we're like comedic enough or like entertaining enough. Like maybe it turns into something that's cool. But really, it's just like it's another way for us to get together and just have fun, enjoy life. So yeah, men's league basketball. We may do men's league softball too. We'll see. I know they've been talking about it, so we might do that as well. And if we do, we'll post that. We'll live stream it, or maybe or we'll at least record it and then put it on. We'll post it on YouTube so you guys can watch it. At the very least, it's entertaining. It's fun. It's a good time. So I think today I'm just gonna go through and I'll do like 4 or 5 plays for ATP tennis. Probably just check out the first 4 matches. And like right now, normally do a ton of data like analysis beforehand. But since this is the first one, really like more of a trial run than anything. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna check out what we got for plays. Do the first 4 matches. So you can kind of see my thought process. I promise next time will be a lot more data driven. They generally will be, but today I really just wanted to get the ball rolling on it and just get some content posted so we can start making some corrections, figuring out some editing, fluffing it up, making it presentable and professional. So this is the first one here for that. Let me go through and I'm gonna check out. So first 4 matches. Ugo Umbar, Nuno Borges. This one's actually super easy for me. I don't know what the value is, but Borges literally just won a tournament on clay court like 2 weeks ago, and Umbar has lost to like everybody except for Arnaldi a couple weeks ago. He did win his match yesterday, but he played a slumping Arthur Fils, who I like, but Umbar's always had his number. So let me just go through. I'm going to check Bovada, and I'm going to see what we got for value. If I like it, I might take it, but this is an easy Borges call. And they've got Borges at plus money, which I freaking love because Umbar is like, he's on a real cold spell. Like, actually, I'm giving you guys some like gold right now. I may end the video here, honestly. I'm just kidding. I'll run through a couple more. Borges plus 220 is absolutely insane. If you don't want to like risk it all, do like a plus 1.5 on sets. He will at least take a set off Umbar. It's like, I mean, I've almost never been so sure on anything. I can't believe this is the first one I pulled. Set spread plus 1.5, minus 130, super good value. I'm gonna do ratings for each one, so it'll be on a scale of 5. Like, this is legitimately like the plus 1.5 is a 5 out of 5. The Borges upset, so to speak, I guess is an upset, is like a 3 out of 5. Like, it's a risky play to an extent because it's plus 220, like super high plus money. But I would ride that all day, every day. I'm literally putting it in right now as we speak. So that would be like in the future when I get like monetized and stuff. That's going to be one that I hide from you guys and make you pay to see. But like, you guys are getting the goods firsthand today. So do like 1 or 2 more. Medvedev and Fokina, there's actually like sneaky value here. Medvedev's obviously number 5 in the world. Like, this dude's a dog. He hasn't really blown me away, but his last couple tournaments have been on grass court and clay court. He prefers hard court over everything else. And if you go to like their history, I think they've played each other like 4 times, and Medvedev has beat him all 4 times. Fokina could be like a sneaky, like maybe takes a set off him. So I'll check and see, like, because Fokina's been playing well. I think he was runner-up in ATL, which is a hard court tournament as well. So it's not like his form's bad. He's in solid form right now. Medvedev just kind of has his number, but there is 2 starts here, or 2 matches where Fokina at least took a set off him. I bet the Medvedev value is like pretty like dog. So I'm going to go in, check out. So if we go through Medvedev, so like, I mean, Fokina would be plus 400 to win. Like, I don't see him beating Medvedev. Medvedev likes hard court, but I can definitely see Fokina taking a set. And with that, plus 1.5 on the set spread is actually plus 130. That's sneaky good value. That one also gets a 3 out of 5 for me. Fokina's been playing good enough to at least take a set off Medvedev, who has been known to take sets off. He always wins the match overall, but like he does kind of grind for it sometimes. That's two like excellent value plays. I'm all over those. I'll do one more. Screw it. We'll do one more, whichever one is third on the list. Really just practice for me. So we're gonna go in. Ooh, Kei Nishikori and Tsitsipas. There is absolutely no value in this. Tsitsipas is gonna beat him by a country mile. I bet there's no value anywhere, but I'll check just to make sure. I'm gonna guess like a minus 700, minus 600. So a straight set victory would be what I would, predict. I don't think the value is gonna be there. Minus 1.5 is minus 190. Highly likely that would happen. You're just not getting a lot of value for it. So that for me, that's like a 2 out of 5, and it's probably happening. But would I put money down on that? I doubt it. I'd be looking something like maybe minus 150 or lower, minus 190. Just in case something goes wrong, probably not worth it. But those first two, the Fokina taking a set off Medvedev, I love that. And then Borges, I'm taking that money line. I'm taking Borges over Humbert. I literally did it. I clicked the button as I was talking to you guys. So I think that's going to do it for this time. Don't want it to run too long. I just want to kind of get the lay of the land, get a good cadence for it. I promise tomorrow's going to be a lot more data-driven, a lot more good information that I want to give to you guys. I'll probably post some information, like I'll probably like tag it onto the video as I'm going. But for now, those 3 plays is what I got. Definitely go with Borges. If Fokina taking a set off Medvedev is also very good. Thank you guys for supporting. Give it a like and a subscribe. We're just getting started here, but I promise you guys we're about to make some magic happen. All right. Thanks, guys. I'm out.